Hello everyone, my name is Roya, and it has been suggested to me that I do some writing updates. Because I just did NaNoWriMo, of course, and obviously I write all the time, and I obviously have lots of work to do now that NaNoWriMo is over. So I'm definitely planning on doing some writing updates, especially once I go on vacation to visit my dad, because I'm really, really lucky to have not only family members who will beta read my books and get some enjoyment out of them, but also to have a dad who is actually qualified to edit my stuff. And because he writes and reads so much stuff that he knows what things he needs to tell me to take out completely or change with something else or whatever. So hopefully we'll have lots of fun editing each other's books when I go over there. But anyway, in the meantime, I thought I'd tell you about what books I have written, am writing, have written and am still kind of writing. The only book that I have published is Unicorn Hunting, and this is a young adult fantasy about girls who hunt unicorns. In particular, a girl named Cal who is hunting unicorns because her family is poor and she needs the money. And then she finds out why the unicorns actually do need to get hunted, which is information that's only disclosed if absolutely necessary. And then all kinds of other things happen in this, like her best friend becoming a crazy person and all this other stuff. So it's really, really awesome, and I had so much fun writing it. I'm also writing the sequel, but it's like not that far along so far. I have another book completed that isn't published or anything yet, and it is called Her Dark Highness, The Myth, the Magic. The cover looks like this. I can't really show it to you without my computer reflecting on it, but yeah, it's a girl inside of a bird, in case you can't tell what it is. Does that help you at all? Okay, there we go. But anyway, that book is about an immortal sorceress named Beatrice who has lived for so long that she's just really, really sick of it. And she actually can get sick and die, grow old and die, get killed and die or whatever, but she gets reborn as a baby immediately afterwards, like a phoenix. Like her body just spontaneously combusts and there's a baby and it's her. And she regains the same memory again, all her memories back again, like gradually during her childhood. And there's a lot more to that story, and there's a lot of crazy stuff with the setting and whatnot. That's actually the first book I ever wrote. So whenever I say like my first book or anything, that's usually the one I'm talking. That's always the one I'm talking about because that was my first book. But I feel like it's not quite strong as Unicorn Hunting. I feel like it's still a weaker book. So even though it's in like the 50 bazillionth draft and I feel like it's done and I don't feel like there's that much more I can do with it, I still feel like there's some stuff missing, so I still will just like let it sit for a while, then go back to it and look at it again, and then let it sit for a while, and then go back to it and look at it again. And it's just this crazy awkward dance between author and book forever. Um, it also does have a sequel in the works, but that one is really not very far along. Hopefully I'll get both sequels done, both that sequel done and the Unicorn Hunting sequel done, like within the next year, I hope, if I stick to like a good writing schedule. Thirdly, there is the book that I worked on for NaNoWriMo, which is Conjure Queen. That book is about a girl named Grimlow who lives in a tribal society, and either she or her sister will succeed their mother as the next Conjure Queen. But her sister makes way better talismans than she does, is constantly tormenting her and everything, and being just a big fat bully, basically. But Grimlow gets banished, long story, so she decides to follow her father and her sister's father into the war that they are in, and basically ends up finding a whole bunch of stuff out and learning a bunch of stuff. And it's really hard to explain. I have to come up with a way better summary than that. So 2/3 of what I have of it were written just in NaNoWriMo just now. I brought it up from like 22,000 words to like 60,000. And it is just really awesome so far, but there's some stuff that I'm really not sure about and all of this stuff. But so I haven't quite gotten to the end. Um, I'm going to I'm going to try to actually finish writing the entire draft and get to the end before I go on vacation. So that then I can spend that time editing it. And the fourth book that I am writing is one that doesn't have a title really, but because I keep changing the title because I just never like whatever title I come up with. But it is a steampunk novella that is a retelling of Sleeping Beauty, and basically the Maleficent character is a mechanic who is best friends with another mechanic who ends up becoming the queen and having a baby, and that baby is Aurora, obviously. And long story short, Aurora gets poisoned and becomes allergic to machines. And it's really, really crazy. I really, really like this story. It started off as a short story, and then I really elaborated on it a lot, and made it into a novella. Definitely within the next like 6 months, I plan to have it up as like a really, really cheap ebook, just so that people can read it. I don't know. I mean, it's only a novella, so I'm not sure if I really want to make it a print book or not. But it'll be pretty interesting to see what happens with it, I guess, if people like it or not. Fun fact, I also do all my own cover designs pretty much. So I'm still in the middle of doing the cover design for the Steampunk Sleeping Beauty novella. It's really close to being done, though I will probably show it to you when it's done. This cover, I also did, well, not the typography and stuff, that was not done by me, but the art was done by me. And fun fact, that is actually me on the cover. And this is the sword that I'm holding behind my back in it. So let me know what you're writing down below in the comments, because I want to know about all of the books in the whole world. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon with another video. Bye!